The internet did not sign up for a peaceful scroll. It signed up for chaos, confusion, K-Tup digital warfare the moment Chrisean Rock looked straight into the camera well, metaphorically and basically said, "You ready for the ring to Zenith Zion?" And just like that, boom, timelines exploded. Group chats caught fire. People who were minding their business suddenly became full-time boxing analysts overnight. Because, let's be real, which wasn't just a question. That line wasn't casual, it wasn't friendly, and it definitely wasn't random. That was shade with a capital S, wrapped in attitude, dipped in sarcasm, and delivered with the kind of energy that makes the internet collectively gasp like it just witnessed the opening scene of a reality show fight. And you already know when Chrisean throws shade, it doesn't land softly. It hits like a brick through a glass window. But here's where it gets even crazier. Zenith didn't disappear, didn't duck, didn't go quiet like people expected. Nope, she stayed right there in the spotlight, letting the tension marinate while fans spiraled into theories, reactions, and full-blown debates. It was like watching two storms slowly collide and the internet. Oh, the internet grabbed popcorn and front row seats immediately. Now suddenly, this wasn't just about words. It became about pride, reputation, and who was really ready to step into whatever ring Chrisean was talking about. Was it literal? Was it metaphorical? Was this leading to something bigger? Nobody knew. And that mystery, that's what made it 10 times more addictive. Memes started flying faster than facts. Reactions turned into arguments, and every tiny move from both sides got analyzed like it was evidence in a courtroom drama. People weren't just watching anymore. They were invested, picking sides, defending their favorites, dragging the other side like it was a full-time job. And just when it felt like things couldn't get louder, a single reaction dropped that flipped the entire mood, because what Zenith did next, yeah, nobody saw that coming. This didn't just pop off overnight like a random viral moment. Nah, this tension had been simmering in the background like a pot left on high heat for way too long. Before the internet even realized what was happening, little moments involving Chrisean Rock and Zenith Zion were already stacking up quietly, waiting for the perfect spark. And once that spark hit, there was no putting it out at first. Everything looked innocent enough. Regular posts, normal interactions, nothing that screamed incoming chaos. But you know how the internet works. Nothing stays normal for long. Fans started noticing small details, tiny shifts in tone, captions that felt just a little too pointed. And suddenly, what looked harmless started feeling intentional. Now here's where things start getting suspicious in the most dramatic way possible. Someone caught what they believed was indirect shade. Not loud enough to confirm, but sharp enough to raise eyebrows. And once that clip, that post, that moment started circulating, oh, it spread like wildfire. People were reposting, zooming, in replaying, adding captions, like, "Y'all see this too, right?" And just like that, the narrative was born. And the craziest part, neither side had even fully addressed each other yet. The internet basically created the storyline before the main characters even stepped into the scene. But pressure builds fast online, and once names started getting tagged, once fans started connecting dots, it became impossible to ignore. Timing made everything worse or better, depending on how much you love chaos. Both names were already buzzing in their own lanes, which meant when this tension surfaced, it didn't just trend. It exploded. It felt like the algorithm itself decided to turn this into a headline event, pushing every reaction, every rumor, every theory straight to the top. Then came the fan reactions. And listen, this is where things officially left reality and entered full-blown entertainment mode. People split into sides faster than a reality show finale. One group said Chrisean was simply being herself, bold, loud, unapologetic, never backing down. The other group hyped Zenith as calm, strategic, and not someone to underestimate. And just like that, it wasn't just their situation anymore. It became a fan war. And of course, screenshots entered the chat, and once screenshots show up, it's basically over. Old clips resurfaced, captions from weeks ago suddenly looked suspicious. And everything started getting reinterpreted under this new lens. Whether it was accurate or not didn't even matter once it's online. People treat it like evidence. That's when the pressure started building on both sides to respond. And instead of a clear, direct, "This is what's going on," we got something way more chaotic. Cryptic energy, subtle posts, vague captions, reactions that weren't direct but were loud enough for everybody to understand. It was like watching two people talk without naming each other while the entire internet acted like translators. And every time one of them posted, boom, instant reaction. Fans flooding comments, people creating theories within seconds, videos popping up analyzing tone like it was a science experiment. It got to a point where even a single emoji could start a full debate. I'm talking full essays being written over one little symbol. Meanwhile, outside voices started jumping in. People with opinions, people claiming insider knowledge, people who just wanted to be part of the moment. And honestly, that only made everything messier. Because now the story wasn't just being told by the people involved. It was being rewritten by the entire internet in real time. At this point, tension wasn't just rising, it was boiling over. Every new post felt like a jab. Every silence felt like a setup. And every reaction added more fuel to a fire that was already out of control. Even people who had nothing to do with the situation were locked in, refreshing their feeds like they were waiting for the next episode to drop. And just when it seemed like things might level out, like maybe the situation would cool down before getting too crazy, it's when Chrisean dropped that line, "You ready for the ring?" And suddenly, everything changed. And just like that, the entire vibe shifted from internet tension to full-blown main event energy. Because the moment Chrisean Rock dropped that, "You ready for the ring?" line, it didn't feel like shade anymore. It felt like a challenge. Not a playful one, not a cute one, a direct, bold, no turning back type of call-out that instantly had the internet screaming, "Wait, are we really doing this?" Now here's where things went from dramatic to completely unhinged, because instead of ignoring it or brushing it off, Zenith Zion stayed right in the spotlight, letting that tension sit just long enough to drive everybody crazy. No rushed response, no panicked reaction, just that calm, controlled presence that made people even more curious. And that silence, it spoke louder than any paragraph ever could. Meanwhile, fans were absolutely losing it. Okay. I'm talking full breakdown mode. Timelines flooded with theories, reaction videos popping up every 5 seconds, people debating like they were hosting courtroom trials on social media. Is this a real fight? Is this clout? Is this leading to something bigger? The questions didn't stop, and the answers even messier. And then, boom, reactions started coming in waves. Not just from random users, but from other creators, influencers, and internet personalities who couldn't resist jumping into the chaos. Everybody had something to say, everybody had a take, and somehow every opinion added more confusion instead of clarity. It felt like a group project where nobody understood the assignment, but everyone was talking anyway. Let's talk about the memes for a second, because that's when you know a situation has gone completely off the rails. Edits started comparing this to WWE rivalry's dramatic entrances. Slow motion, stare downs, fake commentary, screaming, "It's going down." Others were calling it a Marvel-level build-up, like we were one step away from a final boss battle. And then you had the Zeus Network comparisons. Oh yeah, people were already imagining security guards, backstage chaos, drinks flying, the whole cinematic mess. But here's the twist that made everything even more chaotic. Contradictions started popping up. Old clips resurfaced, past interactions got dragged into the spotlight, and suddenly the narrative wasn't as simple as who started it. People were digging through history like detectives, pointing out moments that didn't match the current energy. And the internet, oh, they live for inconsistencies. Now the situation turned into something deeper. It wasn't just about the present anymore. It became a storyline with layers, backstory, and unanswered questions. Every new receipt added fuel. Every resurfaced clip changed perspectives, and suddenly nobody could agree on what was actually real anymore. It was confusion mixed with entertainment. And somehow that made it even more addictive. And don't forget the so-called insiders. Because of course, once drama reaches this level, everybody magically knows what really happened. Anonymous posts, whisper accounts, random claims about behind-the-scenes tension, all unverified, all questionable, but spreading faster than facts ever could. And people were eating it up like it was official news. At this point, the energy felt theatrical. Like we weren't just watching a disagreement, we were watching a storyline unfold in real time. Every post felt like a scripted moment, every reaction like a scene, and every silence like a build-up to something bigger. Even people who didn't care at first were now fully invested because the drama itself became the attraction. And just when it felt like we might get a clear answer, like maybe one of them would finally say something direct, something undeniable. Another post dropped, another reaction hit. Another subtle jab that sent the entire internet spiraling. Again, now nobody was asking what happened anymore. They were asking, when is the next move? Because at this point, it didn't feel like something that could just end quietly. It felt like something building toward a moment. Something bigger than posts, bigger than comments. Something that might actually step outside the internet. And the scariest part? The way both sides were moving. Calm but calculated. Loud but controlled. It didn't look like anyone was backing down. And just when people thought the chaos had peaked, the aftermath hit like a plot twist nobody was ready for. Because once the back and forth slowed down, not stopped, just slowed, the real consequences started creeping in. And suddenly this wasn't just entertainment anymore. It felt like something bigger. What started between Chrisean Rock and Zenith Zion had now turned into a full-blown situation with ripple effects everywhere. Reputations, oh, they were being debated like award nominations. One side painted Chrisean as the unpredictable force, bold, loud, unapologetic, never afraid to escalate. The other side framed Zenith as calculated, composed, and dangerously strategic. And the wild part? Both narratives were trending at the same time, creating two completely different realities depending on who you asked. But here's where the tone shifted. Because not everybody was laughing anymore. The same people who were posting memes and jokes suddenly started asking uncomfortable questions. Did this go too far? Is this still entertainment? That moment when the internet pauses and rethinks. Yeah, that's when things stop being funny and start feeling real. Meanwhile, the silence between posts became louder than any clapback. Every gap, every pause, every moment where neither side said anything, it felt heavy. It's like something was happening behind the scenes that we couldn't see. And in online drama, silence doesn't mean peace. It means pressure building where the cameras aren't rolling. Then came the alliances, and this is where everything got even messier. Subtle support started showing likes, comments, reposts, people aligning themselves without saying it directly. It turned into a quiet divide, where everyone was picking sides without announcing it. Suddenly, it wasn't just two people anymore. It was entire circles shifting around them. And behind all the noise, you could feel the emotional weight creeping in. 'Cause under the sarcasm and viral jokes, there's always something deeper: pride, image, pressure. When millions of people are watching every move, every word, every reaction, that changes how people respond. Some go silent, others come back louder, and sometimes they come back different. But just when it looked like the situation might slowly fade. Like the internet would get distracted and move on. Something small changed everything. A detail barely noticeable at first started gaining attention. Fans caught it, zoomed in, analyzed it like detectives, and suddenly, the entire conversation shifted again. Now, people weren't talking about what already happened. They were talking about what's next. Is there going to be a real fight? Are they actually stepping into a ring? Is this leading to something bigger behind the scenes? The speculation went from loud to completely out of control. And curiosity took over the entire narrative. And here's the twist nobody can ignore. The way this is unfolding doesn't feel finished. Feels like a season finale that answers one question but opens 10 more. Because even after everything that's happened, there's still this lingering sense that the biggest moment hasn't even happened yet. So, well, the internet is stuck in that dangerous space between it's over. And it's about to get worse. And history has already shown us. Situations like this don't just disappear quietly. They evolve, they escalate, and sometimes they come back even louder than before. Because if that one detail everyone is whispering about turns out to be real, then this entire situation, yeah, it's only just getting started. Now hold on. Don't just sit there quietly after all that chaos like you didn't just witness a full-blown internet saga unfold in real time. If you've made it this far, you're officially part of the situation now. No excuses, no hiding. You saw the tension, the shade, the reactions, the twists. So don't play neutral. I already know you've picked a side, so let's talk about it. Are you riding with Chrisean Rock and that loud, fearless say it with your chest energy? Or are you backing Zenith Zion for keeping it cool, strategic, and low-key dangerous? Drop your opinion in the comments right now, because this debate is messy, loud. And one reply could spark a whole new argument. And don't even think about leaving without hitting that like button. Smash it like it owes you money. Like it just threw shade at you. Like it dropped a cryptic post at 3 a.m. and left you confused. Because every like pushes this drama deeper into the algorithm. And let's be honest, this level of chaos deserves a worldwide audience. Make sure you subscribe too, because if you think this was the peak, oh, you're not ready for what's coming next. The way this story is moving, the next twist could drop any second. And when it does, you already know we're breaking it down faster than the internet can refresh. No missed details, no late reactions, just straight drama. Delivered hot. Turn on notifications so you don't come back asking what happened, while everybody else is already arguing in the comments. This situation is moving like a runaway train, and if you blink, you're missing the next explosion. So go ahead. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay locked in, because this isn't just drama anymore. This is a full cinematic saga playing out in real time, and you already know where the real tea gets served first. Secret scoop.